It's because you want somebody else to do what you want them to do. Can you think, like, what is something off the top? Number one thing that you, like, think of when somebody says gaslight?
Well, yeah,
of
and
yourself.
if you're like a very empathetic person already and you're being gaslit, like, you really do question, like,
You want to believe they
what
couldn't
am I
do
doing
it.
wrong? Like, how, yeah, you want to fix it, and oh God, yeah, it's awful.
You don't think that they're capable of that.
No, well, you don't think anybody's
That is
capable
part of
doing
it.
those
Mazie
things.
was saying that last week.
Hi, I'm Mazie.
And I'm Lindsey, and this is Unfiltered Trauma Bonds. It's not really Mazie.
Just kidding. I know you all were fooled. I'm Melissa. It's me.
All right. How was your week?
I had a really, really good week, actually, and I already told you all about it, but I'm going to tell you about it again.
Please do.
I went to Arkansas with my parents and my sister and my kids, and we went to go see my great aunt, and we went to this really beautiful garden one day and drove around, and there was tulips everywhere, like thousands.
What was that called?
I can't remember.
Oh, you were telling me about it before
Garvin
you-
Gardens, I think.
Okay.
And
Garden gardens?
Garden Gardens.
You're going to go garden garden.
Garvin Garden. And in Hot Springs, Arkansas. And then we went, I don't remember the name of the mine either, to this crystal mine and dug up our own crystals. We literally were there all day and like jazzed. I could have stayed longer. My sister and I
used
were
to
like,
love digging
we
as
had,
a kid.
Treasure fever. We were just like, gotta find more. It was so funny.
I remember being like on the playground and I was at BB Rice. So I guess that was like first, second, third grade.
You went to BB Rice?
Uh-huh.
I went to BB Rice.
Did you?
Yeah, we were raccoons.
We were. I had to go to Runyon also. So the beginning part of, I think first, second, kindergarten, first and second, I went to BB Rice. And then third and fourth grade, I went to
Runyon? Where's Runyon?
We did Run Around Runyon.
What one's Runyon?
Girl, I won that shit.
I bet you did.
I fucking did.
Fierce.
And I beat the boys too.
I bet you did.
There was this kid. I can't
probably
remember
were
his name. I
pissed.
still remember him. His name was Steven because he beat me the year before.
And you were like, fuck
I
you,
was fucking
Steven.
determined to kick his ass that next year. I was like, pretty good. I did too. I didn't kick his ass, but I beat him.
You did. You beat him.
I beat him.
That's all
that
that
matters.
matters.
Take that, Steven.
Yeah, Steven.
Little bitch.
How do you feel? Loser. Not off to a strong start.
Yeah. You're slow. You're slow.
Girls beat you.
Okay, so that was your high. What was your low?
My high. My low, was coming home.
Oh, yeah.
The person that I had dog sitting or house sitting, whatever, didn't put my dogs back in the kennel. And so it was chaos. Chuck had locked himself in Harper's room and
She's a teenager.
it was her birthday.
We'll start with that.
Yeah. And she's a teenage,
Like,
preteen.
Yeah.
But
We know how that works.
he shredded everything. The doorknob is like compressed. Like it's crazy looking. He was terrified, I think, like very stressed out for at least 6-7 hours.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was fun cleaning that up. But it's fine. Oh, I mean, yeah, I think that's my low.
Yeah. My high. See, I did this. What day did I do it last week? Thursday?
I don't know.
I think Thursday. Yeah. So over the weekend, what was my weekend? I worked.
Oh, you didn't have me here with you.
That was my low.
Yeah, I know.
I cried
I know. You
the
told me.
entire time. I was like, what am I even doing with my life?
Nothing matters.
But it's okay because she brought me back an engagement crystal.
I did. I cleaned it today. I'm gonna set it, and it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be very sharp. So be careful when you're wearing it.
I'll stab people with it.
They're really sharp. Everyone cut themselves when we were digging them out.
Well, I guess you got to fight for it.
They do. They give you gloves. You can buy some, but yeah, gloves are for weenies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
low? What was my high? I didn't really have anything. My high, I guess, is the fact that it was mostly drama-free. I had to have a conversation that I've been sitting on for a solid week, and it went exactly like I knew it would. Always.
Yeah.
Shit never changes. Did you have a weenie or a weirdo, or did like anybody hit on you in a...
Not in a weird way, no. I haven't had anything weird happen in a long time, actually.
I haven't had any
It's been quiet.
weird ones. I know. What's going on?
I mean, I always have weirdos, but like...
They like come in waves.
Yeah.
Like you go a while and you don't get anything, and then like 3 days in a row, it's like all the creepers got out.
Uh-huh. They're
not
casting their net again.
Like they're not gaming.
They had to take a break.
Go get snacks.
It is weird that it is like in waves, though.
I feel like everything kind of is, though.
Yeah.
That's why, true. Right? They come in threes. That's so not true. They come like there is no
they just
number.
Keep coming.
Yeah. They do just keep coming. It's like you think you've made it onto the beach, and then pow, 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 just drags you back
crashing down. That is a reoccurring nightmare that I have all the time.
Really?
I'm in the water in the ocean, and my kids are there, and I know that we have to get out, and it's so hard to get them out of the water, and then I can't get myself out of the water. Like the waves keep pulling.
Too tired.
The sand breaks away.
That's what we're training for.
So many. It's so stressful. Yeah, it's never gonna happen.
I don't ever have dreams like that. I have had the dreams of like my teeth falling out. Have you had that one?
Not in a long time. But
that one's a weird one. But
that
like I like to look up all the dreams.
Crumbling in your mouth.
Yeah, it's like chalk.
You're trying to like put them back.
No, I mean I've even had dreams where I'm like, like the holes all the way across, and they're like Ren and Stimpy style, like super over exaggerated. Oh, no root exposed. I have very, very vivid dreams, and I remember them forever. But I dream mostly about animals. Like shark attacks, those happen a lot. I've dreamt that so many times. I've dreamt like Ryder being out in the water, and yes.
I'm terrified of the ocean.
Everybody knows I don't like the idea of being chewed on.
No, bears.
No.
Sharks.
No, I mean, fucking lions, any of it.
All of those things, too.
I think I would be most tempted with a lion.
What?
To get like
the one thing that like
I would never do it. No, the males a lot of times are fat, lazy fuckers. Oh, imagine that.
Yeah, go over here. Let women do all the work. I don't know. I don't want to be anywhere near any of those things.
I don't either.
I think bears, though, because of their little ears.
If you were at a zoo and you got to go back to the back part where they were feeding the lions, but there was still a fence, like a good solid fence between y'all, but you could stick your hand through the fence and he was facing the other way.
I just don't.
There's no fucking way I wouldn't do it.
I would be brave enough.
Oh, I would do it. I would do it if he's facing the other way.
Can we sedate them and I can?
No.
Oh, then you could just like lay on them.
I wonder if they stink. Have you ever seen that guy? He's hot. I don't know where he's from. Australia.
That the lions and him have like a special bond. Yes, let's see. And they like hug him like yes, so scary.
Dude, I don't know why, but he's pretty hot.
He's handling those kitties.
Big old pussies.
It's low.
That's what it is. Okay.
He's good looking, it helps.
So I didn't have any weenies or weirdos either. Yeah.
Maybe we should start being the weirdos. We just start sending dick pics to people.
You've seen the ones like the women that holler, cat call.
Oh, yeah. I want to do that all the time. But I can never think of any good ones, like when the opportunity would be. Like, hey, baby, your mama lets you date. I have said that to someone before.
Said what?
Hey, baby, your mama lets you date.
Oh.
Or like, what that mouth do? Just to make someone uncomfortable.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. I mean, God only knows the things I said whenever I was drinking.
Yeah, I was going to say it's usually when I'm intoxicated.
Yeah.
So.
We say really messed up things.
We say
sober. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so we're going to go into the topic then. We're still doing manipulation playbook. Mm-hmm. And this week, we're diving into something that gets thrown around a lot, but a lot of people don't actually understand it.
It's one of those things where you might be experiencing it and you don't even know. Because yeah, I definitely can never. Now I can tell, but like, yeah, there's been times where looking back now, I'm like, oh my God.
Can you think, like, what is something off the top? Number one thing that you like think of when somebody says gaslighting?
The gaslighting? Oh, just having your reality altered. Like when you bring something up, like the problem, the issue, what you're experiencing, and they invalidate your entire experience. Just like, no, that never happened. You doubt everything about your whole reality. That's insane.
Right. It's true. And I think some of the tricky part is also that, like, again, it's kind of in a waves thing. And it's not every part of the conversation. It's just like bits and pieces that are thrown into the conversation. For me, gaslighting is whenever I can tell that, like, you're trying to, number one, control the conversation. And number two, like, you feel like you're being herded into something. And you're like, no, that's not what I remember happening at all. Or like
just
giving you
invalidating.
Confusion and yeah.
Yeah, it is confusing too.
It's very confusing. And then it's the second guessing.
Well, yeah,
of
and
yourself.
if you're like a very empathetic person already and you're being gaslit, like you really do question, like,
You want to believe they
what
couldn't
am I
do
doing
it.
wrong? Like, how, yeah, you want to fix it, and oh God, yeah, it's awful.
You don't think that they're capable of that.
No, well, you don't think anybody's.
That is
capable
part of
doing
it.
those
Maisie
things.
was saying that last week.
Yeah, it's kind of.
It's true.
I think we gaslight ourselves too.
Oh, bad. But I think it happens a lot worse after you question your own sanity. You good?
Yeah.
You good, baby?
I think so. I have a hair in my eye. It hurts.
Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Let's
So,
do
like,
it.
the
We're doing
news.
it. We have notes.
We have notes. Well, I mean,
You got to
what is
research it.
gaslighting? What does it actually mean?
Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation where someone makes you question your own reality, memory, or perception of events. Over time, it can make someone doubt their instincts, their feelings, and even their sanity. So true. Because you self-reflect constantly. And you're like, did I? Did I say that? Did I do that? Like, am I crazy? Did it come out like that? That is not.
That's the big one for me is am I crazy?
Yeah.
Because you do feel crazy.
Well, because then too, and a lot of times in those situations, you've become almost isolated. Like, and it's not that you aren't going hanging out with friends. That's not the thing, because you can pretend when you're out doing that shit. You get so used to it. It's not like everybody knows, but they don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how to add to that. All of that sounds really great. I just spaced out.
Okay, so have either of you ever experienced a moment where someone made you question your own memory perception?
Oh, all the time.
Constantly.
I can't think of like an exact specific instance because there have been so many that they're almost like blurred into.
Someone question your own memory.
Like it didn't happen like that. You're
Well, I mean, like
it.
this last week, like it's not always questioning your memory. A lot of times it is a deflecting technique that they use to like veer a conversation off also.
Oh, like the way that you're
seeing it.
seeing this, it didn't happen like that.
Yes. Or they'll take another part of the story and focus on that part.
Yeah, but
You get what I'm saying?
Is that gaslighting or is that something else?
I mean, I think it's a form of gaslighting. They're trying to change your perspective. They're shifting, they're deflecting. I mean, I guess it's just another
Manipulation tactic.
Yes. But I do think that it plays a role in gaslighting.
Well, yeah.
Because it helps to change the subject. It helps to make you think you're crazy because you're focusing on one thing, but now something else has been brought up, which makes you defensive because maybe you did wrong in that instance.
Yeah. I just feel like if you're bringing up, it's almost like deflecting, but I feel like in those messages that I had ChatGPT do the other day, he had done that. And she categorized, she's a she to me. She categorized it as something else. I don't remember it being gaslighting, but I can't remember what it was now.
I saved mine.
I saved mine too, but because I like to reread it because I'm like, yeah, I feel good now.
Yeah.
Because it stresses me out.
We'll talk about that in a little bit. Something that we both did that we found to be an amazing tip. Okay. Backside, right?
So this is like a continuation.
Yeah. Okay, so it was, have either of you ever experienced a moment where someone made you question your own memory perception? When you first realized someone was gaslighting?
Something was gaslighting.
Okay. When it felt like?
What it felt like emotionally.
Okay. And how confusing those situations can be.
We kind of just talked about that.
Yeah.
What gaslighting sounds like, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect
So
segue.
gaslighting often starts subtly. It's usually small phrases that slowly chip away at someone's confidence.
It's meant to make you doubt yourself, break you down.
Do you think, well, I'm sure it'll get to it.
That never happened. You're overreacting. You're too sensitive. Ugh, that was one that always got me. You're too sensitive.
You're remembering it wrong. I got told last week, you're ridiculous. You're crazy.
Yeah.
Gaslighting.
I've been called crazy a
Like,
lot.
we all know I'm not actually crazy.
No. I mean, I've felt crazy, but I don't think I'm crazy.
But I think that that's the abusive side.
Oh, that makes you feel crazy?
Yes.
Yeah. I never said that. That's a big one for me.
I never
I
said
take
that.
screenshots
You
of
heard that
everything now
wrong.
because I'm like, you did say that. But also, there's no point in arguing with someone who's trying to gaslight you.
No, that you're being dramatic. Wow. Like all those things, which, hey, I was guilty of that when I did say wow. But it was more in the sense of like, I knew exactly how this conversation was going to go down.
Yeah, and you're just minimizing it. Gotta get the good dig in.
What are some gaslighting phrases you've heard in real life that people might not realize are manipulation?
That we don't realize our manipulation, like unintentional gaslighting.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. That's almost like if you just said any of these things, but in a nice way.
Yeah.
Like,
for sure. Like in more condescending, sarcastic
like,
even.
I don't remember it happening.
Aw, you're just being so sensitive today.
Oh, yeah, I do that sometimes, I think. Oh, God, that sucks.
It does suck whenever you realize. Yeah, I just thought about one that I said in that conversation. When I said wow, I was like, yeah, I totally fucking did that.
Oh, no.
That's whenever you go through these, you realize that you do it. And it sucks. But the good thing is realizing that you're doing it and like working on stopping. A lot of it is things that you've been doing for a really long time, and it's habit. You have to break habits. It doesn't always mean you're a bad person. It's the intent behind everything, in my opinion.
Those neural pathways. I mean, yeah, it is. It is. And I think, too, like with things like that, phrases that you say, a lot of it is like learned behavior, too. You don't even realize it. It's just something you've picked up because that's how, that's what your parents said to you.
Yeah.
Or, yeah. And
childhood.
And you don't realize it's gaslighting until you get older and you learn about gaslighting.
All right, why do people gaslight?
To control.
Most of the time it comes down to control. If someone can convince you that your reality is wrong, then they gain the power in the situation. It's all about the power struggle. Page 3.
You wrote the numbers.
Yeah. Because I had to go in and fix them, and then they got messed up. So I had to put them together, and I was like, okay.
The control thing, convince you that you're, the power. Yeah, it's all about power and control.
It's because you want somebody else to do what you want them to do.
You just wanna
Because you're scared of like them doing
control
their
the
own things and
situation.
shit might not go your way.
Because if you're doing something wrong and you're hurting someone, you shouldn't be doing that. And you don't want them to you can't be called out for it, you know?
Like owning the fact that you're just being an
so
asshole.
rather than own up to it
and be the
and
bad
work
guy.
on yourself.
Actually be the bad guy, but that goes into the victim mentality, which is another fucking manipulation tactic that we're going to go over.
What was my train of thought now, though?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'll get it back, maybe.
Good luck. I'd never get
It'll
back
happen again. I guarantee it. Well, yeah, but then you can control the whole relationship from there. Like, you have all the control because you just...
I can't imagine wanting the control.
I want to have control of myself and my life.
I want us like to just be that good of a team that like...
But I don't want to control everything around me and everyone. No.
No, I want like halfsies.
Yeah.
I'll do my part, you do your part.
Just, yeah.
Like respect each other.
Oh my God, what?
What?
What? A novel idea. That sounds weird. I wouldn't know what to do.
Me either.
I'd probably freak out and be like, this is too much. Retreat.
Yeah.
That's the shit I do anyway.
I don't know what to do with gentlemen.
Where do I put you?
All right. So do you think that gaslighting is always intentional or can people do it without realizing it?
I think people do it without realizing it.
Yeah, we were just talking about it.
I mean, that's what I'm sticking to because I realize I definitely have done it. And I don't think I was doing it consciously.
I think that we definitely do it to each other in a
That's
fun
different.
way.
That doesn't count.
If you don't catch it, it's on you. Step your game up. So it's learned behavior.
Like gaslighting you. I think it's because
I like
I'm
realizing when
gaslighting you.
So learned behavior from childhood. Mm-hmm. So a lot of it too is some of us like are joking. Some of it, sometimes you're playing.
That's what I'm saying. It's a joke, but like there are some times when a joke isn't funny for everyone.
Definitely. And give a shit about that.
You can only
if
do
they're not laughing, don't keep going. Don't be a bully.
Tasteful gaslighting.
Absolutely.
I just coined a new term.
Tasteful gaslighting?
Mm-hmm. It's the only acceptable gaslighting.
So they do it as a trauma response. I think that would be, well, I don't know.
With gaslighting, I mean, I can't.
A trauma response like abandonment.
Yeah.
Like you would gaslight them, you don't love me, say things like that to keep them from leaving. You're trying to switch the power, right? Make them feel bad.
Well, yeah, you want
That's probably
control.
victim mentality.
Control of the situation.
But that's what you're always fighting for in those. It's like both of you should be okay having control of your stuff, like your life in general and your own emotions. And we shouldn't have to be in charge of another person's emotions.
You can't control someone else's emotions.
No.
You shouldn't try.
But I think they feel like they're controlling things in general if they have control of you. Because if they can keep you in line with what upsets them or doesn't upset them, they don't have to feel that. Right?
Yeah.
Getting deep.
That made so much sense. Why do we always
sing a song? Did I set one down? Nope. Sure didn't.
Avoiding accountability. That happened this weekend. To avoid accountability.
You?
No.
On yours?
Well,
both.
Yeah.
Big time. I'm so glad that we did that. I can't wait to tell the tip. It's such a good tip. Really, you're going to love it. Oh, yeah. Okay. So people who are gaslit often start experiencing certain patterns. Common signs include
constantly second guessing yourself.
Apologizing all the time. That's one that I do.
Still do that a lot.
I do too. Feeling confused after conversations.
Yeah, all the time.
I can't. Got a tip coming.
Oh.
Feeling like you're always the problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I know rationally that what I'm doing is right. But you still have guilt for standing your ground on things that you know are the right thing to do. And I think that's a trauma response, that guilt, because you've been so worried about their emotions for so long.
Standing up for yourself and setting boundaries, sometimes, I mean, it's not going to make the other person feel good. And even if they're in the wrong, you feel bad for having to do that.
But what I've never understood is, like, if somebody were to say that to me,
that's the difference.
I would immediately, I am so
fix
sorry.
it.
What can I do? Yes. Like
You
I
would
would
reflect on
Yes.
yourself. Yeah.
Anytime when
That's
we
the
were
difference.
married, whenever something would happen, he would piss off, we'll say a baseball parent, like, or cause a problem. I had to like dig in. Like, you have to apologize. What are you doing? You are wrong. And he would like not really actually think he was wrong, but he would apologize to them after I harped on his ass long enough.
But he didn't mean it, and it would happen again.
It was
Nothing
always
changed.
it was an I'm sorry, but.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, but what I said was the truth. Like, it is the truth, but it shouldn't come out of your mouth because it's a fucking asshole thing to say.
I used to.
Triggered.
Yeah. Shit, I'm over here shaking.
Shut up. It's because you're cold.
I am cold now.
Are you?
Yeah, it's
You're not getting a blanket.
I'm going to get up and get one, and you can't stop me.
I can stop
You
you.
just tackle me.
I can stop you.
Now I'm really going to get up and get one. I'm getting one even
No,
harder.
because you're going to make me spill drinks.
And then you're going to have to
I'm a
clean up
child.
your
Like-
mess. Patterns.
Okay.
Losing confidence in your instincts. That one's a
Did
big
we
one,
go over
too.
this one?
We went over all of these except for losing confidence in your instincts.
That is whenever you first get out of a relationship.
Oh, and you're second guessing everything?
Everything. Like, it's nice to have a friend
I was
that,
going to
like,
say, thank God, because I just
God
call
bless.
you immediately, and I'm
Same.
like, first of all, I feel crazy. Am I crazy?
Yes. Nope. Nope, we're not.
I mean, sometimes, but like...
You do. And then even small things. Like, I remember being so terrified to split our finances. I had already been single. I had already done it by myself whenever Ryder was little. I mean, he was a year old, but I lived in that little duplex, but I was doing everything on my own then. And then, you know, you merge your lives and then you break them apart again. And he had me so convinced
You couldn't do it without him.
that I didn't even make any money.
Yeah.
That like
your
I
job
brought
was a joke.
Yes. Had me so convinced that, like, you know, he pretty much paid everything. Of course, they always said I didn't contribute shit to the house, which is a fucking lie. But yeah, I was terrified. And then, like, I have more fucking money now than I would spend then.
That's how I feel too. Yeah, I think he thought that he was really gonna.
And they
show
make you
me
act like it's just
how I
so fucking whatever they're doing is so hard.
helpless.
Automatic payment? Are you fucking kidding me? The first time I didn't have that shit set up all those years ago. But now I'm like, what do you have 1 month of work. Get your shit set up. Put enough money in there if you have it, which I had enough at the beginning to just kind of get going, but that's really all. It was scary, but it shouldn't be that fucking scary because it's really not that hard.
It's not that hard, and
It's just having the courage to go do it.
I mean, it can be kind of hard. I had a hard time for a little while. I'm glad I have a good support system. But I mean, I
Same.
still did it.
I mean, getting your finances in order. Like,
Oh, yeah.
after, yes, that whole thing is,
I mean, I didn't have any money. He took all my money
I only got
and then
$6,000.
threw me into debt. Like, oh God. But look at me, thriving, surviving. But I'm doing it.
Did you say surviving or
I
thriving?
said thriving, and then I said surviving.
You're fucking thriving.
I feel like I'm thriving. Some days I feel like I'm surviving, though. You know, you have those days where you're like, where's all my money going? I don't make any money.
I know, but then you have to remind yourself that, like, it always shows up.
It always does, yeah, and it's always fine. And I say this every time, too.
You tell me that whenever I start freaking the
I
fuck
know.
out.
It's hard, though.
It is.
To not feel
It's
that
whenever
way.
the crazy things come up, like your kid taking 2 trips to the ER in a fucking week. Shit like that, where I'm like, I don't have health insurance, so.
Every time Harper climbs a tree, I'm like, please don't fall
I mean, oh my gosh, yeah.
out of this fucking tree.
I mean, I have this insurance guy that won't leave me alone.
That's annoying. You asked him to call you, and you're like, leave me alone.
That's exactly what.
I would love more information. Please stop calling me.
Well, he messaged earlier today, and I was like, it was like confirm or don't, and then I said I can't make it happen today because I had to go do that
You
shit.
need to gaslight him and be like, listen, I never asked for any of this. You're being really creepy
I
now.
would really appreciate it if you would back off a little bit.
Yeah, I'm uncomfortable.
You're coming on really strong.
You need to speak to your supervisor.
I need
Just ruin someone's life.
We'll file a restraining order.
It's not funny.
Ruin
It's
someone's
terrible.
life. We're like, ha ha.
It's only funny because we would never do those things. And it's just kind of funny because we're sick in the head.
Just kidding. Okay.
Like, you feel like
What
I
are
just need
some
to keep
subtle
shuffling
signs?
these.
Subtle signs.
Subtle signs.
What are some subtle signs someone might be experiencing gaslighting, but they might not recognize it?
Subtle signs?
Uh-huh.
Oh, signs.
But then when they really defend them, that's when you know. When everybody
Oh, you
knows what
gotta
an
go to
asshole they
bat.
are, but their person really defends them, you know that they're like fully fucking in it. They are submerged into the gaslighting, abusive, defending them because they're scared to death that if they don't,
To everyone. Like, no one's
to
on your side.
everyone.
No one.
What are you talking
Everyone thinks this person sucks.
about? Yeah. Monkeys. What page are you on? Page 4?
Isn't that the page we're on? 4?
I was making sure.
Why
Whore.
is this 4 different than this
A
4? Are
whore.
you a psycho?
Because I actually wrote the wrong number on it first, and then I tried to make it look like a 4.
I'm not
What am I, a
crazy. I'm
serial
just
killer?
stupid.
Because my 4s don't
You
match.
just start writing in different handwriting all the
I
time.
feel like I do have different
I
handwritings.
do that. Actually, as I said that, I was like, bitch, you do that. Shut up.
Yeah, like I have the print one, but the print always like
Scrawl.
starts going into cursive in places.
Does your hand get tired when you write anything now because you just never have to write?
I write all
ever?
the time.
What do you write? Oh, you journal.
I journal, and then I always, whenever we do these, like I usually hand write them out so that I absorb it.
You retain that information. You mean like how I do with my appointments that you gave me shit for this morning?
I feel like this is more important.
I feel like there's some manipulation going on right now.
Your way of life. It's how you feed your family.
It's working for me.
You're gonna, but it sends reminders and shit. It cuts down on no shows. They can
I
reschedule.
don't have like a ton of no-shows.
Oh.
Listen, you're probably right, but I'm stubborn and set in my ways like an old man. And I don't like change. I hate it when my phone updates.
But I feel like you're always appreciative when you finally do it because you realize
You're
how
probably
easy it
right.
is.
I'm not disagreeing with you. It's going to take me time to get there.
Okay. Read it, Mazie.
Something is...
Ooh, what was that?
I don't know, but it sounded dumb. Something interesting is that people with trauma histories can be more vulnerable to gaslighting. Well, yeah.
Imagine that. If someone grew up being told their feelings were wrong or invalid, they might already struggle with trusting themselves.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's so sad.
Think about Bubba.
Do you think you do that to him?
I don't think I do.
Oh, but I think you do enough of the counteracting.
Ugh, I don't know if you can.
Dude, I used to get told that shit all the time. Not by like growing up, not really, but in lots of relationships.
Yeah. Why do you think that trauma survivors sometimes stay in relationships where gaslighting happens?
Because that's
what they know.
Familiar, yeah. Those neural pathways.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Dog trails. That's what I picture.
trails.
Dog trails. That's what I picture in my mind is like the grass in the backyard.
Oh, yeah.
And how the dogs always take the trail. They could go anywhere they want, but they don't. They stay on the
That's what-
fucking trail all the time.
Have you been to the Houston Zoo? Like,
Oh, the animals out there too. They're little.
The cheetah was the most depressing one to me, and it's like stuck in my memory, and because it just was dirt, just one line of dirt, and then grass everywhere else. Like he just walked in a circle,
Just pacing
every day, all day, until you go to sleep.
How awful!
It's so sad. The zoos are depressing.
Not when you're a kid.
No, but then you grow up and you're like, man, this is sad.
Okay,
But,
so
yeah.
why do you think trauma survivors sometimes stay in relationship where gaslighting is happening?
Well, the familiar patterns, trauma bonds,
They don't believe in themselves.
self-doubt, yeah. Because you've constantly been told,
You can't do it by
you
yourself.
can't do this.
It makes you feel
you're
very
not
weak and very incapable of anything
very
because
unsure.
everything you do is wrong. So you don't want to attempt things.
No, it's
Like
hard,
I can't even
harder.
tell you like the stuff that I have figured out just being on my iPad and just attempting because I don't have him to ask. I don't have anyone to ask,
I have
really.
to just figure this out and do it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you should do that anyways.
You
But
should
that's why I
definitely do
say
that
that people are
anyways.
dumber when they're in relationships.
Yeah.
It's not that
get-
you're actually less intelligent. It's that you don't use certain
get less
things.
capable.
Yeah. Like get codependent.
Mm-hmm.
And you stop
Doing
growing
things.
in areas that you would grow in if you had to do it by yourself.
Well, and it's not even necessarily that you should have to do all these things by yourself, but you should be capable of doing things for yourself. Like if someone else is not there to help you, you should know how to do it. And like there's nothing wrong with learning how to do something. Like you shouldn't feel bad because you don't, but
And you shouldn't make somebody feel bad to help them
No.
either. I can't stand that shit. You never, ever make me feel bad about having to help me.
oh, like when I come help you.
Mhm.
So we always have fun though. I don't mind at all.
I don't
because
mind either.
You're appreciative and it doesn't feel like a burden ever. I want to help you. I
want-
want to help just about anybody. Like I would love to help if you need help, I'd love to help you. As long as you're not a dick making me feel bad.
Yeah, I don't mind helping
have no
either. If I have
choice.
the time to do it, I don't sit at home and watch TV or anything. So it's like I tell myself that all the time now too. I'm like, what else are you gonna do?
Also,
Are you
get
gonna go
that
home and sit?
wonderful,
You're just gonna
good
go home and be a
feeling,
fucking
too?
couch potato instead of living your life?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes, occasionally, but like for the most part, I want to go do stuff.
Well, yeah.
I want to be in the world.
Yeah. I need to charge my social battery occasionally though, so I do like to hide out and
You need to more than
Yeah,
I do,
a
I
lot.
think.
I'm very more, introverted than you are. Mm. Mm.
hmm
Mm.
But when you're out, you're out.
I'm fucking out. Sometimes I'm out and I want to be in, but I'm still out. Then I have to stay in for a while.
Yeah,
Mm.
you do.
Mm.
Turn into a hermit.
Well, I also feel like too, I give myself as much as I can. Why not?
Because it
Why would you
puts
wanna
me
mute
the fuck
yourself?
out.
Whatever.
That's why.
Puts you out.
You
How
at
about
least
put
show
you
up to, I'm just
Oh, but when I
joking.
hide
Yeah.
from you. Okay. You can just come over.
Well, you've been coming and doing the bike really well. Even whenever you want to hide, you've still been doing that.
Mm-hmm.
At least once or twice. You did bail over some period
I
shit
don't
recently.
think you can even. Whatever. Whatever. My menses makes me weak.
Oh, we're on
Mean.
5 now?
I have no idea.
Turn to 5. Turn to 5.
We haven't done this part. This rapid fire game
Oh.
where you say, "All right, Mazie."
All right, Mazie. We're going to play a game called Gaslight or no.
Or not.
We got to come up with something better than that.
Gaslight or not.
Gaslight or gas dim.
I was like gaslit.
Gaslight or gas dark.
Doesn't roll off the tongue.
See, and now you say.
I did say that. I liked this already. Now it doesn't sound as genuine. Before it was a
That's why I was
perfect
thinking it was
segue.
funny.
I could be an actress. I like how we keep shuffling our newspapers.
Yeah. Okay.
What is
so
it? What is it?
I'm
How
going to
do we
read
play?
a scenario, and you have to say if it's gaslighting or not. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I never said that. You must have misunderstood.
That's gaslighting.
Okay. You're guessing all of them.
Okay.
Okay.
Gosh, that's no pressure.
I don't remember it happening like that. Gaslight or not?
Ooh. Well, I mean, I don't think that one's gaslighting. No, because I don't remember. It's
not insinuating anything for you.
No, yeah, my memory is different than yours.
I do not
but I'm not
remember it like-
invalidating. That's the big difference. I'm not invalidating.
Right. You're not
what
telling
you've
me
said.
anything about mine. You're just telling me your perspective.
Mhm.
Like, I don't remember it like
and then
that.
there needs to be a discussion, and then
Yeah.
what do you say next?
You don't tell them you're remembering it wrong. I don't remember. It's all on you, not them.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, someone responds with, "You're way too sensitive."
I hate that. That's gaslighting.
And it is
There's no
gaslighting.
such thing as too sensitive.
No, some people are deep feelers. They have more emotional depth. That is actually a wonderful
It
quality
is a wonderful
to have.
quality because you feel everything so deeply.
You do.
So, like,
You
the
can
good
feel the
stuff,
room. I can feel a room when I walk into a room
whether
and
or
there
not
is
you wanna be
tension.
there.
If you want to be there, yeah. Or like, there's even been times where I was like fucking extremely uncomfortable, almost to the point of feeling like something's about to fucking go down here. I don't like this at all.
The energy.
Yes. Some of us are very deep fillers. And the older that I've gotten, the more that I lean into it and the more that I'm dead on
Yeah.
about things.
Yeah, your intuition.
Well, and just shit happening. Like sometimes in my mind, I'll think like, don't do that, don't go that way, or that's going to happen. And then I'll be like, whatever, it's going to be fine. And then it does. I'm like, fuck. But I've started, like, anytime I have that thought, like,
Well, you also don't
stopping
you don't wanna
yourself,
speak
I'm
it
like, nope.
into existence
Yeah.
either.
So I immediately am like, no, I can't do that now because So does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay.
Next.
I'm sorry you feel that way. Is that
I
gaslighting?
hate when people say that. I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm sorry for the way you feel.
Yeah, it's condescending.
Yeah. I'm sorry that I made you feel like that. That's different, I think. You're acknowledging that
I'm
your
sorry I made you
actions-
feel that way.
I'm sorry. You can't apologize for someone's feelings. You got to apologize for the thing you
I'm
did.
sorry I hurt you.
Whether or not them being hurt is like justifiable, because it could be something that's just a misunderstanding.
Right.
And they're coming to you.
But if you love
You
them,
don't
aren't you sorry
apologize-
anyways?
Yeah, and you don't apologize for them being sad. You apologize for what made them sad because you care about them. Like, whether you did something bad or not. This is something that the girls have been having a hard time with, is like, Harper will say something kind of crass and it'll hurt Sadie's feelings or somebody's feelings. She's not hearing it the way it's coming off though, and it's almost like the same thing. Like, I'm like, your presentation is everything. Like, you didn't intentionally try and hurt someone's feelings, but it did hurt their feelings.
Tone matters.
So you apologize, because why wouldn't you be sorry? Like, I'm sorry I upset you. I didn't mean to upset you, but I'm sorry. It's a very simple thing to do too. Like, there's a lot of misunderstandings that can happen and miscommunications. And man, that kid, she just says whatever she's thinking.
It's just so
blunt.
easy to apologize.
It is. But
It's so
they're
fucking
siblings
easy.
too, though. So they're like, we don't want to apologize because we have to hate each other and be mean. And I'm like, no, you don't. It's so much easier to just be nice.
Might
and
learn to set
everyone-
it down, feel the feeling in the moment, and then just let it go.
Let's all just be.
That's what I'm working on, is like, what do I get for hanging on to it?
A lot of frustration and stress and anxiety for no reason.
Like, if you don't keep re-engaging and re-fucking with me, I let shit go.
Yeah.
I am not somebody that likes to harp on something. If we're going to move forward, I will let it go. I don't bring shit up.
You don't pick and let it fester.
No, because like most of the time, I don't want to fucking talk about it either.
No, I want to move on.
Thank
And I very
God.
much just like want peace and like,
Same.
I just like everything to just be lovely.
Yes.
I am like the peacekeeper a lot of the time too, I've noticed.
Between who?
Just people in general. I'm a good buffer, I guess. I do it for family.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
People come to me and complain to me. I'm a good listener, so.
You're a hairdresser. You've been listening for years. We talk a lot too, though. Our clients always know as much about us as we do them.
I love to tell stuff to my clients too, because a lot of times, like when my dad got his
You get
tattoo.
the best advice from them.
Well, my dad got his tattoo though, and he texted and he was like, "Can you keep it secret?" And I'm like, "No, like please don't do this to me, but also tell me what the secret is." Well, he got this big tattoo.
Yeah.
He didn't want my mom to know though. So I couldn't tell my mom. I couldn't tell anyone. I told every single one of my clients, even though they're like, don't care, has nothing to do with them. I'm like, I'm gonna explode. So yeah, I love to
How
tell my
long did he
clients
have that
things.
before mom
He
found
got
out?
it when he was working in Hong Kong, and then when he came back. So I mean, like a week maybe. I think it wasn't that long.
Why didn't he want her to know?
He wanted her to show her.
Oh, okay.
Because he like didn't want tattoos.
cute.
Never had gotten one, and then got this.
My dad wants
big
one too.
one.
He wants a cross.
Well, now he has two. He's
Hey,
gonna get the fever.
If you like it.
And your mom's gonna be like, he's going through another crisis, like my mother did.
Whatever.
I know.
We have midlife crisis.
Let 'em have
I mean,
it.
hello.
Who cares?
Podcast.
It's a tattoo. Yeah. I can't talk shit about the tattoos because I have.
I want to go. I have a tattoo I want to go get. I need a tattoo person.
Yeah. Send us your recommendations.
Okay, so here's another one. You're imagining things. You're being paranoid.
Oh, gaslighting.
Yep. I don't think I ever got. You're imagining things. That one really hasn't been.
You're paranoid.
Not paranoid.
I got that
either.
from
Did you?
the last one a lot.
Ah.
I got gaslit the fuck up by him. I'm noticing more and more, and a lot of it I think I've like blocked out of my mind. But like the more I start to come out of it, then I can actually think about past events without just.
You should put some of those. Do you have any of those
freaking
conversations
out.
anymore?
I think so.
You
I
should
don't know.
put some of those in.
I can't even look at. I can't even look at them still though, or pictures. Like there's certain pictures that I haven't been able to delete and get rid of because I just can't even make myself look at them. Ugh. Triggering.
Okay, so the 7 most dangerous gaslighting tactics. Denying reality. Example, that never happened.
Wait, am I supposed to be following along yet?
You on 6?
6, yeah.
The
Where
7.
are we? Tactics.
Yeah.
Denying reality.
Denying reality, saying that never happened. I feel like the same thing is
Are these like in order by like the most dangerous?
No, I don't think so.
They're not in a specific order?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Minimizing feelings. You're too sensitive.
That one's the number one for me. I just think that's so, like, you're like breaking down someone's sense of self.
Well, and like being called crazy. Of course, I've been called crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm passionate.
I'm just intense. I have a lot of feelings. You're not crazy.
No, I'm not.
Crazy, beautiful.
Oh.
Let's get gay. Yeah. You've been called crazy, but you know, it does make you feel crazy. I mean, I've called you plenty of times and been like, am I crazy? I feel crazy.
Yeah.
I feel crazy.
Or being told that you're overreacting. You're ridiculous. What I was told last week. Gaslight.
And it's 9 out of 10 times you're
And you would
not overreacting.
No. The fact that you're even having to draw a boundary and put your foot down is typically because something has repeatedly happened.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's hard to put that
Maybe not in the
place.
exact same way, but like overall, for instance, it can be all categorized as blatant fucking disrespect. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like blanket.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, rewriting history. Example, that's not how it happened. That shifts the narrative.
Oh, yeah. That didn't happen. You're misremembering it. I don't feel like I really, I don't know if I experienced a lot.
For me, it was more like, you've lost it. You've lost your mind. No, nope, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. That shit. Yeah.
Like blatant denial.
Yes. Yes, because they always think if they don't come clean that like you don't actually know.
I've probably
And your
done that
intuition
in my
knows,
day.
but we shove it down. It's true because you don't want to believe it.
Have you ever just
again.
denied something though? Like just gone
Like locked in and said, no matter what, I'm not gonna.
I used to do that when I was a kid, like over the dumbest things.
I'm sure I did.
Oh,
I'm trying to think of like maybe as a teenager. Oh yeah, as a teenager doing stuff I shouldn't have been doing.
Oh, that's definitely what it is. When your brain is like extra dumb.
Well, and if it's found out, like it's like major.
Well, also your morals aren't even fully formed.
Your brain's not fully formed. You're stupid.
You're just a little asshole.
Yeah, a lot of ego, a lot of hormones, and a non-developed brain. That's probably why they let 18-year-olds go into the military, because they can fucking control them.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
like this, their decision making is not developed. That's the last part to be developed and like be.
So the military's
good. Good. I couldn't think of a good word. Fuck it.
Good was good. I liked good.
Covered it, right?
Blanket.
Weaponizing vulnerabilities.
This is just your trauma talking. Yep, I've heard that a lot.
I have a lot of people that have asked me questions here lately, and I feel like that is a question that I get asked.
What?
Like, is that maybe because of what you've been through, that you're, for instance, men, I hear this often, you're just worried, but the next one's going to mistreat you and like scared to get that. Yes, a little bit.
Say it as a statement though, like, and be like, the only reason you feel that way is because of what happened. No, I feel that way because of what happened to me, but like you're gaslighting me into thinking that you'll be different or something. That's not okay. Or trying to
convince or whatever, what might have you, but a lot of it, honestly, is not. Don't get me wrong. I do not want to go through what I went through again, but I don't have the emotional capacity right now to be concerned with somebody else all the time in like that partner sense. Like I just got where I am making my own decisions and like I don't have to ask another person how they feel about it.
Anyone else into consideration right now, which
I don't. I don't. Like
we have a lot of responsibilities on our own now though, too.
Yeah. But you know they're going to get done because you're fucking doing them. You don't have to depend.
My thing is, I don't want to be responsible for someone else's feelings until I feel like I'm fully responsible for my own feelings.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, it's a lot to take on.
It would take a lot for me right now.
To want to be in a relationship?
It would have to be somebody that like,
I think it just needs to take some time too.
Well, and even then, like, I don't want to jump into a relationship.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I want a very slow build.
There's no slow burn. Yeah, there's no reason that we have to like.
No, like we can see each other once a month, and then we can see each other twice a month, and then we can see each other. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be going home to each other every day. Like, hit the fucking gas pedal.
My thing is I want someone who has their own life.
Yeah.
Like I can't be
your own house actually to start things off. I don't want to fucking live with you.
Yeah.
Like I don't want us living together at all.
I want you to have other shit that you have going on for you because I got a lot of shit going on right now.
At least in the beginning for like a while.
And then,
like you can have your house, I'll have mine. We can stay at each other's houses.
Heck yeah.
But like you have your shit and I got my shit.
We are not in a rush. Marriage is the #1 cause of divorce.
That is a fact.
Pump the brakes. Pump. Is that you pumping the brakes?
Yeah. Okay. Shift blaming. I wouldn't act like this if you didn't make me.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, being responsible for their fucking behavior.
It's your fault.
Yeah.
I used to hear this.
The reaction.
What's his face? It's called. The reason he was so shitty to me, it was reactive abuse. So he was abusing me because it was just his reaction to me being a narcissist. So me abusing him. It sounds so dumb because it is dumb. Yeah.
It is.
Reactive
and they
abuse.
believe that.
I wouldn't have done those things. I wouldn't. Oh my God, no. I'm triggered now. I'm real triggered on that one. Holy shit.
Creating confusion.
Saying something one day and denying it the next. that keeps people emotionally off balance. So like
For me, it
what's
was
an
like
example of that.
he was the worst about just sweeping it under the rug, taking no accountability, not talking about it at
Like it
all.
never happened.
Yes. And then just wanting things to go back to normal.
Oh,
Unless I did something. If he did something, that's how he wanted it handled. If I did something, I didn't ever fucking do anything.
I'm gonna harp on that.
Ryder did, though. I mean, constantly. Kid fucking can't do anything right.
I was gonna say maybe if he could start doing something right.
He's
Oh, I love Ryder.
the best.
He is the best.
Saying something one day and denying it the next. That's what you said. Your friends are putting ideas in your head. Oh, that's for isolation?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, your friends are...
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, my family, this, my parents coddle me too much. I'm just a spoiled brat. I'm like, I'm sorry, my parents love and support me and
Right.
love me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Do
I'm
what
sorry.
good parents do.
I should feel bad about this.
Like, some of us believe that we should stick around for our children their entire fucking life. I will never stop helping my son. There's no way, because I love him. Yes, I'm going to try to show him the ways to do it himself, but when he fucking falls, I'm going to pick him up.
Yeah. Yeah.
If that makes me a bad mother, then fuck it. I'm a horrible mother.
You're a really bad mom.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
The worst mom.
And if I'm with somebody and they have their kids, it'd be the exact fucking same thing for them too. Like, yeah. Okay. Discussion prompt. You ready? Which of these tactics do you think is the most damaging long term?
Out of these 7 that we just went over?
Yeah.
Long term.
Long term.
The isolation ones, they're all so bad though. I think weaponizing vulnerabilities.
Yeah.
Because that's, you're...
Minimizing feelings.
It says here, using someone's healing against them. Like, you're stopping them from being able to heal too. So you're just...
You're bringing
pushing
it
them
up.
backwards.
Yep.
Stunting them. Just pounding them down to nothing.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times like I had confided in him.
And
he would turn it around and use it against you.
Thrown back in your face. Yeah. 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 Like, oh, well, I thought that I could share these things with you because you should be able to.
Yeah. You think. But it's not true.
No. It's a lie.
Okay.
Listener reality check. We want to ask listeners a few questions to reflect on. Your printer needs ink.
It's my mother's.
Angie, get your shit together. You heard me.
I don't think she even watches.
She better watch. I'm going to just send this little clip to her. Question 1. Have you ever apologized just to end an argument, even though you didn't believe you did anything wrong?
Yes.
I have. I don't think I do it very often, and I certainly don't do it very often anymore because my new thing is I don't want to be that person that can't admit when they're wrong.
I just don't mind apologizing.
And I
just don't think it's that big of a deal.
That's the same thing. Admitting you're wrong, it's essentially apologizing.
Regardless of what happened, I would never mean to hurt you because I love you, so I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I promise you, whatever it was I did not have that intent behind it.
Well,
I love you. My intent for you is always good.
If I don't know what I'm talking about, though, like, I'm not going to argue about it.
No, me either.
Because I don't want to be one of those people.
No, you just look like a dumbass.
It isn't. Yeah, it's embarrassing.
I get embarrassed for other people when that shit goes on too. I'm like, stop talking, stop talking. Hang it up. Okay. Have you ever walked away from a conversation feeling confused about what just happened?
All the time, but that just might be because I'm a little bit of a space case.
I had that happen Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve?
When I got with the family member, when I got into it with him real bad. Christmas Eve.
Yeah, where you're just like, what?
Yeah. Like the entire night, somebody fucked with me. And then I finally blow up. And I was 100% the attacker. Like, it's funny.
It's like where you're like, come to, and you're like, what just, like you blacked
Well,
out.
I finally was like, oh my gosh, you don't absorb anything. This is wasted. All these words are wasted. You're a fucking idiot. I'm out. I can't, like, you're not, no. Mm-mm. You're not catching any of this. Like, there's something wrong with you. When you talk to people, you know what I'm talking about. When you know that everything that you're saying is not resonating with them at all. They see it completely different.
I feel that anytime I have to talk to someone, anytime.
I feel that way. Not anytime with James.
I don't feel like we ever see anything the same now at all, like anything. And I'm always like, what the fuck? Every interaction. They're so weird too.
Yeah.
Or they're either like real shitty and real awful and mean, or just like, what the fuck was that? Like, why?
Yeah.
Why are you sending me this?
Yeah.
We're not friends.
Has someone ever made you feel like your feelings were irrational or dramatic? Yes, happened last week. Have you ever questioned your own memory because someone insisted that you were wrong? Yes.
Important. Ask yourself these things. If you answered yes to several of those questions, you may have experienced gaslighting.
What?
Oh my God, that's so weird.
No way.
I'm so surprised.
All right.
Oh, and the most important thing to remember is that your feelings and your perception of reality, it matters.
Does it?
It does.
Does it matter to you?
It matters to me. It matters to we. It matters to us.
Yay.
It matters. You matter.
It does matter. Everybody's, it matters to you. That's what you get. You get your perception.
Yeah. Well, and you do feel really alone in it all the time too when it's happening, but you're not alone. You're not alone.
Okay. So let's do the tip of the week.
The tip of the week.
That's gaslighting. We did gaslighting.
It's your tip. You gave me the tip, which I really appreciated.
I had a conversation last week with an ex, and I was reading it, and I was having those moments after I sent it. I had set on this text message for a week, making sure that it was the thing that I wanted to do because I didn't want to be impulsive about it. I didn't want to be emotional about it. I rewrote it probably 30 times until I had it the way that I was like, okay, this is right. This is firm, emotionless. Like I was trying to hit every point, which it's crazy that I even can't just write something simple. But when you're dealing with somebody like this, you have to cover every areas that they might be able to detour, right? Because if you give them certain information in one area, they will jump all over that because they know they can twist it.
That has nothing to do
with what the actual problem is, but they will twist it and veer it and try all these other routes to get the power to switch.
Deflecting.
So anyways, knowing all that, I took my time. I really wrote it. I sent it. Exactly what I thought was going to happen happened. We're messaging back and forth. He's completely missing the point of why I was upset. Flipping it into something else and
just trying to make it into something like it's less than what it was.
Trying so that I would feel ridiculous about what I was upset about.
Why would you bring this up? It's dumb.
Yeah. But it's not at all. And you're not even discussing what I was originally upset about. You're rambling about every other thing in this that I wrote, which really I didn't give him that many points, but he took the ones he had, but I was ready. Anyway, so what I did is I took those text messages and I took pictures of them and I put them into ChatGPT. And I said, please point out every bit of manipulation that is happening in this conversation on both sides. And it blew my mind. It blew my mind and it validated everything that I thought was going on. It was incredible to sit there and read it. And don't get me wrong, I did things wrong. Like it pointed out to me that I was like heightening the situation by a couple of the things that I had said. So like kind of digging in.
Well, whenever they're baiting is one of the tactics. When you were being baited, you took the bait.
I did. I took the bait a couple times, and I shouldn't have.
But sometimes it's real hard.
Well,
I took the bait once.
I'm getting better. I'm getting better, but occasionally, they know exactly what to say, and you're just like, ugh. And I was in it. You're submerged in it for so long that you naturally your trauma lives in the body. So your body starts to respond to things without you even making that connection sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so Melissa did it also.
I had an issue as well, and I shared my frustration with Lindsey, and she told me to do that. And so I did it. Yeah, I did it as well. And before I did it, I was pissed. I was triggered. I was angry. Then I was upset. Then I was emotional. And I was just like, put me in that place again. But then I did what you told me to do. And then reading, because I think I said, like, can you tell me if there's manipulation in this conversation and what type of manipulation it is? And it just, it listed all the points. And it made me feel so much better because I was being gaslit. Like, I question everything. Like, is this me? Like, but no. And I felt so much better immediately. And I had a good night's sleep after that.
Yeah, and we got to read each other's.
And it was interesting. Yeah, it was really, really validating.
It really is. Like, I'm reading yours and I'm just getting so fucking mad.
And I was like, I feel so good because I thought I handled it well. But then I was like, did I handle it well? But yeah.
See, I wasn't.
And now I'm not upset about it anymore.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I do see now, and moving forward, I won't make the mistake that I made in the last one. Mm-hmm. But I wasn't upset with like myself necessarily either. Whenever I went back and read, like the things that I did were not like deeply malicious. It wasn't nothing like that was said back to me.
Yeah,
and it does. It makes you feel less crazy because you've been told you're crazy for so long.
Mm-hmm. And I used to take the bait all the time. Like if I had put some of our older conversations into it, it would have been like, you need to just put your phone down and. Yeah. Which one of the things that says is like when you recognize that you were repeatedly being manipulated, and then I took the bait once, but then I did what you should do in that situation, and you disengage. I blocked him. I was like, we're not having a conversation anymore. This isn't going anywhere. And I do that more and more now, and it honestly feels. I don't
respond anymore either. Like I reach a point of going, this isn't going anywhere, and it used to be 400 text messages in a row. And now it happens after like 5 or 6 exchanges. And you're like, no.
Yeah.
There's still a hope though. There's still a hope that one day you're going to be able to communicate with them and that you're going to have a mutual respect. And like,
that hope gets smaller and smaller with me every day.
Yeah, I
do still feel like weirdly that I do have it. And I know I shouldn't. I know it's ridiculous, especially because everyone's like,
it's because he's
not
the person
change.
that your kids.
I want it not for him or for me. I want it for my kids.
Yeah, but he's not the person. No, I think about that too. I'm like, I got a little baby too. He's not a baby, but he is. He had a tweet boy. He was a little baby. A tweet boy. Little baby boy.
Oh my god!
All right.
Annoying.
You want to say the last part?
Like, share, subscribe.
Yeah. Message us. Send us those dick pics.
Just kidding. Make it weird. So we have something to talk about.
Yeah. What happened?
Just know that if you've sent her one, I've probably seen it.
Oh, she's definitely seen it.
Mm-hmm. We talked about it.
Yeah. Part of the deal. Mm-hmm. High five. All right.